before we get started, let's just pay the bills right now. I'm going to walk through Main Street Boxing Gym. This is where all the Main Street fighters come from. 100%. As you can see, there's a lot of bags. Full-size ring for your Olympic training. A lot of champions came in and out of this place to come here and train. Young and old. Every bag imaginable. Speed bag, heavy bag, full body bag, full-size ring. Combat talk with the king. The fight is upon us. Anthony Joshua versus Alexander Povetkin. And we haven't seen two heavyweight Olympians go at it in a long time. But these are two gold medalists. You understand? So they will exercise the 3 P's of boxing: professionalism, poise, and polish. So, and in doing so, they have been groomed. That's where the polish comes in. You understand? They are shown how to act, how to execute in fights, how to be polished. All right? So everything will come out correctly. The punches, the movement, the jabs, the right hands, the crosses, the hooks, the uppercuts, the clinching. Anything that needs to be done, it will be done with a level of professionalism that you have not seen in heavyweight division in a long time, because both men are Olympic gold medalists. All right? One won the gold medal in Athens. That was, 2004. And the other one won, that was Alexander Povetkin. And the other one won the 2012 in London gold medal. And that was Anthony Joshua. Now, there's a huge age difference in this fight. You have Anthony Joshua, which is 28 years old, and you have Alexander Povetkin, which is 39 years old. Alexander Povetkin is a curious case because he's the guy you do not want to fight. He has one loss on his resume, and that is to Klitschko in his prime. It's the only loss, and he lost his belt in a 12-round hard-fought decision. No, so you're fighting a prime Klitschko and go 12 rounds with him. That's saying a lot. You know, and he gave as well as he took, but he just couldn't get around Klitschko's jab and that right hand. Emmanuel Stewart, I believe, was still alive in Klitschko's corner. That is the Hall of Fame trainer. So that means Klitschko was well focused and ready for that fight, fighting that hard-nosed fighter. Alexander Povetkin is known in the circles as the boogeyman, the Babadook, the dude you do not really want to fight unless you're forced to. So a lot of times when he gets fights, he's usually the mandatory. So that goes a long time for saying that he lost his belt to Klitschko, and now he's trying to regain that same belt by fighting Anthony Joshua. Who Anthony Joshua fought Klitschko, but he fought a faded older Klitschko that he knocked out, but gave him hell in getting knocked out. He almost knocked out Anthony Joshua. So Anthony Joshua, he's a very polished fighter, a professional. Both men are professionals, but he is groomed in a manner that he is trying to reach superstardom. All right, he's already packing out Wembley Stadium, 90,000, and in various stadiums. I think this is his 4th stadium that he's selling out. So, and he also has 4 belts. He has every belt except for Deontay Wilder's belt, which is the WBC belt, which is probably the most prestigious out of all belts, is the WBC belt, because the WBC belt is the green belt. It has the lineage of prestige to it. So, with that being said, Alexander Povetkin is going up to fight Anthony Joshua for his titles, all his titles. Now, he is a mandatory for one of Anthony Joshua's belts. And like I said, no one wants to fight Povetkin at all. So he will be a mandatory for anybody that needs to fight him. How do I see this fight going? Well, let's just say that I see this fight going a hard-fought fight. Well, you have to think about it this way. Alexander Povetkin, fight before this, he was the mandatory to fight David Price. David Price is 6'6", lanky, rangy fighter, and he was using that as, I guess, the rangefinder to figure out if he can actually beat Joshua. Well, Povetkin knocked out David Price. Upset the apple cart. All right. Now, Anthony Joshua fought Joseph Parker in his last fight, and it was a 12-round decision. Joseph Parker is the relative same size as Povetkin, but not the same polish as a Povetkin. You understand? It's a difference. It's a huge difference in quality of fighter. Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua were supposed to be doing this fight now. They couldn't come together on terms. So you have Anthony Joshua versus Povetkin, and you have Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. Both fighters can lose these fights and potentially destroy a unification bout within the heavyweight division, so we can have one unified heavyweight champion of the world. Why didn't they get it together? I don't know. Politics, egos, hubris, who knows? But we're not here to speculate, right? We're here to give exactly accurate predictions so you can go into this fight with your friends and let them know you know a little something. So you know what you're looking for when you see this fight. I believe Anthony Joshua is going to come out fast. He's going to be establishing his jab. He's going to want to establish his jab. He wants to shoot his right hand. But being he's a massive individual. He has a lot of muscles. He gets tired quickly because those muscles need oxygen, blood flow. Povetkin has a fighter's body, a boxer's body. Lean, not too much fat, just enough to absorb. Very lean, very strong, very durable. So he'll be there all night long. You best believe. Unless you get him out, which I don't see Anthony Joshua getting Povetkin out of there. I can see Povetkin getting Joshua out of there. But I can't see Anthony getting Povetkin out of there. Unless he comes with some serious stuff. All right, so this fight here. This fight is a hard one because the Babadook is in the building. And boy, oh boy, the boogeyman is here to play. I hope Anthony Joshua, because he slimmed down for this fight. He lost significant muscle mass to get into a position where he can actually move with Povetkin. So hopefully he's in tip-top shape. I know, training in Russia, Alexander Povetkin is in 100% boxing shape going into this fight. My prediction for this fight. Wow, this is huge. 12-round unanimous decision for Anthony Joshua. But I can also see a 9th-round TKO for Povetkin. If Povetkin gets this fight, it's insane. because he destroys the chances of Anthony Joshua fighting Deontay Wilder. This is Combat Talk with the King. Let's see if I was right.